the Museveni-led military junta unveiled and unleashed on 2 citizens, yet its other criminal hit gang, the Ghetto Squad, on Saturday, June 27th. The NRM Ghetto Squad was one of the many gangs that accompanied 70-year-old Museveni to pick his party nomination forms to run for president to extend his 40-year rule in power. The NRM Ghetto Squad, fully dressed in brand new Museveni campaign t-shirts, as you all witnessed, punched, kicked, maimed, robbed citizens of their belongings, and mechanized on Kampala streets. This Ghetto Squad, I have seen NRM attempting to deny, but this Ghetto Squad was raised and trained by newly promoted Major General Christopher Damulira. We have spoken about it before here. Damulira heads the Police Crime Intelligence Directorate. His job, together with another soldier called Major Kutesa, has been to raise, train, and deploy this Ghetto Squad. It has been assigned many duties. You remember when we had disagreements over the Museveni money in FDC. This squad was at Najanankumbi full time. They were beating our people. Remember the chairman of Busia was nearly killed by this group when we had a delegates conference at the nature beach of Chairman Waswabirigu. And they operate together with the police, and these days with the Joint Anti-Terrorism Police. So they were torturing our people under the protection of police, and then police would pretend that they don't know them. They were the same group in Kawempe, assaulting citizens, beating up journalists. Even the Electoral Commission officials nearly got beaten by this group in Kawempe. They were recently deployed to rig youth elections in Kampala. I saw them in my constituency. They were being driven from one polling station to another. You know, because these elections happen like in an hour or less, they are lining up. They would drive them from one voting center, go and vote from another. Where they find opposition, they will beat you. And thank God, because in the past they will dismiss them. They will say opposition are causing chaos in Kampala, stealing people's phones. Now the whole country saw who has been behind this stealing and punching of citizens, dressed in Museveni's brand new campaign t-shirts and unleashed on citizens in Kampala. We want to thank you, Mr. Museveni. You have been hiding for long. Now the country knows who is raising and breeding criminals.
His attempt to extend his rule in the NRM was marked by violence, as gangs of desperate youth were unleashed on Kampala streets. These groups, commanded by Mr. Christopher Damulira and Emma Kutesa, robbed, beat the citizens, boasting of impunity, and in the melee, a lady who was operating a mobile money booth was robbed and stabbed, and many others fell victim to similar attack. The criminal gangs were introduced in the 2001 elections, and they were famously known as Kalangala Action Plan, commanded by then Major Roland Kakoza Mutale. They manhandled and maimed Colonel Dr. Kiza Besje's supporters then, and following that violent election of the 2001, Parliament established a commission of inquiry to investigate the violence incidents that were precipitated in that election. Similar incidences were seen in 2006 election, as well as 2010, where we saw the establishment of Border 2010, led by one Abdallah Chitata, whose job was to terrorize FDC supporters, and it has been a fashion that every election, Mr. Museveni sets up his campaign and election with a brutal brigade.